How's it going, gamers? Welcome back to yet another episode of TOME, the Terrain of Magical Expertise. I'm going to be eating this episode, I'm sorry. I'm going to try and only eat when other people are talking, but I'll do my best. So, I really shovel food in my mouth and begin to talk. In the last episode, we lost the last section of the tournament, the Campaign of Champions, to the Cast of Dreams. And we're challenged by Saturn Diva to win the 4th place so we can go in and fight her in the finals. I'm totally confident we're going to wipe them, because, let's be honest here, we took out 8 of their members out of 10, and they cannot add any more members on now. They are locked in at 10. Or fewer, but I digress. We are checking debuggers. Apparently there's a new discovery. I have a new discovery that lets you use 2 items in a single turn. I got it to work a few times, but honestly, I'm not going to risk it until after the competition's over. Prize money makes me think that King Software is going to crack down hardcore on anyone that looks even remotely suspicious. You would think, wouldn't you? Who would think? But no. Training day. Attention Danny Alliance Plus members. As per Tiger Lily's suggestion, let's start off this morning by hitting up the last dojo, get our 6 special techniques, and then meet up later in the afternoon and get debriefed on the mission for this week's event. I'll try and take care of a couple of other errands too. Meet outside Honeydew Hotel at Orange Island, Black Currant Beach. See y'all soon. Flame Girl. Will do. Oh! Yuno's calling. Answer.
Morning, pal. How you feeling?
Hi! I'm okay. How are you?
I'm okay. How about you?
Not gonna lie, I'm disappointed. But it's not your fault. It's none of your guys' faults, really. I made the choice to help you all out, and what happened, happened. But we're not out of the woods yet. That said, I want to talk to you. So, look, you know what my goal is here, but your friends don't. Now, I'm willing to keep doing you this favor, because you've done a lot for me over these last few weeks, and we've got one last shot to make this happen. Before we carry on, though, you need to make a very important decision so we can move forward. And that's if you either want to keep up this charade, for the sake of not causing them any trouble, or if you want to tell them the truth.
As I was putting food in my mouth, she was wrapping up her sentence. I was like, shit.
It all depends entirely on what you think is the right thing to do. I know this isn't an easy decision, so think it over.
Oh yeah, it is. I'm gonna tell them the truth.
I'm gonna tell them the truth.
That's fair. We've both been basically lying to them for all the time we've known him. Now that we're so close to this make-or-break kind of moment with the last regional event, I get why you'd want to be honest with your guild.
We're anti-hackers.
But remember, both what I know about those hackers and what you've been doing to stop them, no matter how good our intentions are, it could all get us in big trouble. Are you sure you want them to know that?
I'm sure they deserve to know.
I'm sure. They deserve to know.
They have. Because then they get the decision. It's up to them. Because I could not progress with them. And that would be fine. If I don't help them in this last regional event, that's fine. Because it would be their decision.
All right, I'll trust you. I don't necessarily know what'll happen, but I promise I'll back you up either way. You're really cool. They're lucky to have you on their side. Well, that settles it then. Thanks for letting me get this off my chest. Let's round them up and meet at the hub town. I'll see you there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I need to tell them. I have no choice. It would be really bad if I didn't tell them. They need to have that decision for themselves. Come on, let's load. Please. Okay. Oh, there we go. As I get both the hands busy. Alright. Who else logged in today? Cuphead!
I woke up very early this morning, and I have never been more hungry for ramen in my entire life.
Gee, I wonder why.
I'm actually going to save the burger for last. Alright. Sorry, I'm eating a lot. I haven't eaten since breakfast.
Whoa! The last
pretty
week
late.
of the campaign of champions! Who's that lucky winning team gonna be? I gotta say, what's the deal with the final event taking place on Orange Island?
I don't know. Is this left to right?
Oh yeah, if they saved it for Telluria City, it would have been EMOT.
What? Oh, like... Oh, they're all letters now. Okay.
You there! I struck out on even qualifying for the last 3 campaign events. But this time will be different. What do you say? You join my crew?
Sorry, I already got
but
one.
I've already got a guild I'm part of.
Sucks to suck, man.
Any word on what the goal for this week's campaign event is?
I don't know much about it, but I hear it's gonna be pretty different. Apparently you gotta register your guild ahead of time to even qualify.
I better get on that. Thanks.
Interesting.
Have you guys ever had to tell someone a secret you were really worried was gonna ruin your friendship?
Oh, wow. Okay, just laying this on a fucking stranger.
Not me. I ain't got nothing to hide. But if people can't handle some good old blunt honesty, forget them.
I've always been a little afraid to let people know everything about me. But true friends will stick with you, no matter what. At least, I think so.
Thanks.
Alright. We're the 30-year-old woman unloading onto teenagers.
Have you guys ever had to keep a secret because you knew it might affect your friends in a bad way?
People are completely entitled to their privacy. Not everyone has to know absolutely everything about you.
Maybe. But if it were something that could hurt them, personally I think it's better if they know the truth.
Right.
Yeah. It's not like I'm even, like, hacking to, like... I think at this point, honestly, like, they know I'm not, like, one of the malicious hackers. They know I'm... At least Nylock knows that I'm a white hat hacker. So, like... All they can do is be like, okay, we just have to make a decision. Do we want to run this risk? And I would fully be okay with it if they just said no, or not willing to take that risk. Nurse Joy! Alright, I'll talk to you, and then we'll get going.
Finally! The shop in Gold Hatton Square is selling items again! But even better, the traveling merchant is selling new stuff! I just got me a
Good to know.
Hell yeah. Oh, I wanted to check it out. Alright, well. To Orange Island. Curious that the squares around Orange Island aren't orange. Just saying. Hey, hey.
Mount Mulberry's gonna be erupting at the end of the week, so before the island gets destroyed by the volcano, I'm gonna do what I never had the courage to do before. What's that, you're thinking? I'm sitting here and just...
I'm gonna kill my fucking wife! I'm gonna do it! Finally! That bitch has been driving me crazy for years! She's real fucked up real fast. Like, whoa, man, put down the gun. And there's no need to get hasty here. I'm sure you guys can work things out. No! Don't fucking talk to me!
Margaret Beach, hometown of the Orange Island Paradise, hospitality
Oh,
capital of
sorry.
TOME. It may not seem like much, but rest and relaxation can be just as important as food, power, and technology. Treat yourself well.
Thank you. I will.
Healing stations found all across TOME are filled with water purified from the island's volcanic hot springs. That's what makes their healing properties so potent. So you don't have to be a ghost if you don't want to.
Oh yeah.
What'll it be, friend?
So this is heaven.
This what you need?
Golden fruit, yeah, golden fruit in heaven. Mana shines. Oh boy. Oh boy, do I.
Here you go, friend.
Thank you.
Need anything? See you around.
Goddamn arena. Oh, that's cool.
The beautiful Siren Lass is our town's dojo master. She's not a ghost, but rather a furious demon who can teach you some of the most advanced combat techniques in all of TOME. Her power is not to be trifled with.
Hell yeah. Sounds cool. Oh, not that. So this is the dojo.
Salutations, visitor. You have indeed reached the one and only Orange Island Martial Arts Dojo. And yes, I am in fact the merciless Mistress Siren Lass. What is it you desire?
So, you free later? Sorry, let's get going.
Visit again.
Bye. Hello.
In my studies across the 4 regions of the
Just gonna do a little...
I have found that life means many things to many people. Whatever it means to you, cherish it, as if it were a priceless treasure.
Oh, I thought all the ghosts were gonna be sad, but they're just fucking vibing.
We, the loyal followers of Empress Kinder Spirit, were granted eternal life when we followed her example by giving up our corporeal bodies to the volcano and becoming the spiritual beings you now see before you. Do not weep for us, as we have evolved beyond life as you know it.
Wait, what kind of spirit just had people fucking heavens gating themselves? What the fuck? Okay, alright, cool. I've already talked to you. Oh. Well, hey guys!
Hey.
You guys already finished all the training stuff?
You guys already finished all the training stuff this morning?
Yep. We've all gotten our new techniques covered. I did some shopping and some research. I think we're all set. Just missing Tiger Lily now.
No, you're not.
Hey. Flame Girl can now use Rainbow Flame Technique. Nyla can now use Black Ice Blitz. Kerr can use Power Beam. Alpha can now use the Curse of Cerberus. GameSoft can now use Computer Virus, and Tiger Lily can now use Jungle Blast.
Sorry we were both lagging behind a little. Glad to hear you guys got your homework done.
And then some. Apparently the rules of this one work a little differently than the others. So let's take a look, now that we're all together.
I really hope I didn't need to go do that before. If that's the case, I might have to reset.
Greetings, salutations, and all manners of a warm welcome, warriors of the terrain. It is I, Empress Kinder Spirit.
She's very
different. I hope you're all
different.
taking in the gorgeous surroundings of my Orange Island paradise. I am communicating to you all from my penthouse suite atop the ever-so-comfortable Honeydew Hotel. The power of astral projection is just one of the many abilities I acquired when I gave up my physical form eons ago. Unfortunately, I made a little boo-boo. As it turns out, the charred remains of my body that I sacrificed to Mount Mulberry have cursed the island. Oh no! But this is not just any curse. I wish it were only taking away a few hit points from the island every turn. Then I could simply rain some purifying droplets and relieve the land. But no, sadly it's far worse than that. This curse is going to cause the eruption of Mount Mulberry's volcanic core in just 7 short days. The overflowing lava will scorch the entire island and erase it in a burning blaze of death. But fret not, for there is still hope, and that hope lies within all of you, my lively and spirited warriors. I have kept a close eye on the activity occurring within the regions that surround my precious island. I'm well aware of the many talented guilds that have sought to rid the Adotis Woods of the Shadow Beast, expel the parasite of Morganite Valley, and usurp the dictator of Telluria City. Many would-be heroes have gone unrewarded throughout those trials, but this might just be your shining moment. I have informed a slew of my adorable spirit guides to keep a close eye on all guilds within the island's vicinity, and over the next 6 days, they shall be judging each and every one of you for the deeds you do, both the good and the bad. Be mindful of every action you take. On the 6th day, based on the collective total of good and bad deeds that each warrior commits, a total of 4 guilds will be selected to enter the mouth of Mount Mulberry to retrieve my remains and dispel the horrible curse on Orange Island. Will it be you and your friends? Only time and your decisions will tell. But know that I believe in all of you, for the fate of my precious island lies within the choices you make. So, please, don't let me down. Though we are in a desperate situation, just remember these sage words. When things get tough, just look for that silver lining.
So this Kinder Spirit is very different than the
Horrors! An
series.
entire region of the terrain being desecrated by an unending sea of molten magma? This quest sounds to be the most perilous of them all!
Ah, so the big thing that separates this one is that only 4 guilds will even get to compete.
That, and it sounds like we have to register up front, instead of waiting until we meet the requirements like the last 3.
It must be really down to the wire then. If they're only allowing so many guilds to compete, having the guilds register ahead of time must make it easier for them to keep track.
Wow, well in that case, I guess it's a good thing we met you in the last one.
It's gotta be destiny.
All right, let's take care of the next step.
Welcome, Warrior of TOME. Are you here to register you and your guild for the Campaign of Champions 4th regional event?
Yes.
Please register the name of your guild and number of members.
The Dandy Alliance Plus, 7 members.
Your bravery is much appreciated. Your guild of 7 members has been registered. In order to compete in the Orange Island regional event, you must accomplish an impressive number of good deeds in the eyes of Empress Kinder Spirit's vassal, designated to your party.
Hiya! Better be good or I'll tell on you! Remember, I'm always watching!
This is how they're keeping track of hackers.
The 4 guilds that will compete in the
This is how
4th
they're keeping
event
track of
shall be
hackers.
selected and announced by end of day on the 6th day of the week. Good luck to you all.
If I say anything, I might get us banned.
don't know what it is, but I'm feeling really good about this week. We're gonna do this.
Hear, hear! I, Nylok, Dragon of Colossal Confidence, believes wholeheartedly that the Dandy Alliance Plus will prove itself to be the noblest of guilds in the eyes of Empress Kinder Spirit and her ghostly guides. What shall our first mission be, Guildmaster?
Well, hey, first off, I like this quest because it's based off... They really changed Kinder Spirit. My guess is that when we meet the actual woman, she's going to be a lot more like Kinder Spirit was in the show. It's going to be like a bait and switch. Or that she's just playing a character and that's all like uppity, all like prissy and full of herself. But, wow. I'm really afraid that if I say anything...
The world is our oyster, in this case.
They'll find out.
The island is, anyway.
Sounds delicious.
In essence, all we need to do is split up into groups again, and take on as many missions as we possibly can over the next few days. They range from taking out enemies, to finding treasures, to helping certain NPCs, etc., etc. But you'll also be ranked for how well you accomplish the mission, too. Since we have 7 members from the get-go this time, I say we try some bigger groups. At least 3 or 4, so we can cover some decent ground each day and be well-equipped. Because these'll probably be the hardest tasks we've had to go through yet.
Yeah.
I've got a small handful of
That
missions
works.
already lined up that I
That's-
researched about this morning, so I'll send out a few emails to
Hell
everyone
yeah.
for some suggestions. Otherwise, starting tonight, grab a few folks and start hitting up as many areas as possible.
Will do.
At every turn, there'll be something you can do to add up to our good deed count. So let's do as much as we can up until the 6th day. Any questions?
Sounds good to me.
Oh god, am I gonna speak up?
Yep, no questions here.
Oh no, I'm gonna go last.
Indeed.
I'm
This
gonna go
night
last,
shall
aren't I?
dedicate
Oh
to
no.
Body, mind, and soul, night and
Now I'm
day
really
to
worried.
all-
Same. And I made sure to have nothing else going on this week, so I'll be around for whenever you guys need me.
Great. Then I say we take a little break and then get back to work.
Actually, not so much a question, but
Ah,
we've got to talk
God.
about something real important.
But the ghost is listening now. He's always watching.
Oh.
This is gonna
Sure,
be a
go
big
ahead.
bad deed.
I don't even know where to start. But I need to be the one to start, because a lot of this links back to me.
Uh-oh.
Your whole guild's been built on trust, which is fantastic. I super commend you for that. But the truth is, I haven't been 100% honest with you guys.
Oh god.
What about exactly?
Okay. There's no easy way for me to say this, so I'm sorry in advance for being blunt about everything. What I haven't been honest about is why you guys have been up against such overwhelming odds since the Campaign of Champions started. This whole competition is being rigged by a bunch of malicious hackers.
What?
Neither you nor any other individual player and guild alike have had a truly fair shot of winning. Except for the 3 winners of the last few regional events.
Oh my god, I knew it! We could never prove it, but those little cheating brats, they were hackers!
No, you're wrong. I know Saturn Diva and Snow Whitey. They'd never do something like this.
I'm sure they wouldn't.
Yeah.
They probably just don't know they're being manipulated. 2 of their newest guild members helped their team cheat. And it goes a lot deeper than that.
It'd be really great if Tiger Lily could counter hack.
Raccoon of the Troublemakers and Dust Bunny and Raven Freak of the Cast of Dreams are Black Hat hackers. And they were all hired by one person for the same purpose. To lose in the final competition against that same person in question.
Fucking Zeto!
It's Zeto, isn't it?
Yes.
What the fuck kind of bullshit?
You know all this.
The short version is, we used to be close, Zeto and I. We were both beta testers, knew a few people from NetKing Software, and we were both pretty involved in some programming communities online. He knew a lot of people on the, we'll say, less than moral side of things. That's how I'm familiar with a lot of folks in that world, and it's how I know what he's been up to. He hired all of those hackers from a little underground site called Debuggers. I've been keeping track of his activity by lurking around the job listings on their forum.
Isn't that what... Oh, I guess we've just been told to be looking at Debuggers. Either way... I was about to say, wait, aren't we from Debuggers?
It all makes sense. And the fact that the players are all entering from home, there's no way for the developers to know for sure that anyone is cheating. It gives them a huge advantage to do whatever they want and completely get away with it.
You've known about this since the beginning? So, you're one of them too?
I'm not a hacker. No, but I am.
No, but I am.
No way.
I'm sorry, I kept the truth.
I'm sorry I kept the truth from you all.
You've both been using us this entire time, haven't you?
No, listen. If you should blame anyone for this, it's me and me alone. I asked them to help me, and you guys were never intended to be dragged into this. It just happened to work out that way. I selfishly wanted to beat Zeto at his own game by countering his cheating crap and even out the odds. So I called in the one person I could depend on for something like this, while I gave updates on anything I could sniff out.
So, we got caught up in this just because of that one day we happened to cross paths? But, Hattie, you stuck around.
This is ridiculous. What was the point of all this, huh? None of us could have really helped you stop any of these guys, so yeah, why stick around? Tell me!
Because you guys are my friends.
Because you guys are my friends!
We kept secrets from you all, yes. But what we have told you is the truth, including everything we've done up to this point. I took the request to come join your guild because there was a genuine intent to try and get this team to the top.
By cheating?
It's not like that. I had no choice.
The only cheating I do is to...
Or else Zeto's gonna laugh all the way to the winner's circle with no one to stand in his way.
All I do is turn off other people's hacks. I only hacked once in an actual battle, and that was to change my element, and I felt really guilty about it.
We had a talk this morning, and ultimately we decided that the right thing to do was to tell you everything. I know this must be hard to hear, but now that you know the truth, is there anything else you want to say?
Damn it. Now I'm the one who doesn't even know where to start.
I only have one question for you two.
Sure.
Does this change anything?
What do you mean?
About our odds. Does this change anything about the odds of not just us, but any other guild actually winning?
Like I said last time, I don't know for sure. Zeto's plan was to have the other 3 guilds in the final competition either take the fall on purpose or be bogged down with duds that'll cause them to lose in the end. So no matter what happens, he'll be guaranteed victory. But there is a distinct advantage we have, in that there's a white hat on our side to help stand a chance against the black hat hackers. It's still not a guarantee, but it's something that may get us as far as the finals. Maybe even beyond that.
All I do is turn off other people's hacks.
Then as far as I'm concerned, this changes nothing. The only difference is now we're all on the same page. If we still have even a sliver of a chance to take home the prize, I'm taking it. As long as you guys are all in. That includes you two.
Guildmaster, art thou sure this is the only course of action we can take?
We don't have any other options.
There should be an option here where I can make a vow that I will only turn off other people's hacks, like I will only use the debug function, and it takes away all my other options. I think that would be really cool.
Okay, I'm sorry. Please allow me to start listing the many other options. Number 1, we tell NetKing Software that 3 out of the 4 finalist teams for their competition with several $1,000s at stake are using illegal methods to win those dollars in question.
You know what'll happen if we do that.
They'll be dropped from the campaign?
And then the campaign itself will be dropped too. There's no way it wouldn't be at this point if a scandal like that broke out. And
Yeah.
we're on a short time frame here.
Maybe so, but think about it. Just the act of us knowing about this whole thing and not doing something about it, wouldn't that in some way make us accomplices to a crime?
There is a risk of us getting into hot water. It's one that I've been taking since the beginning, and I'm sticking by it. But it's not necessarily something I'd blame the rest of you for not wanting to do.
Steph, what do you want to do?
You already know the answer.
Guildmaster.
Hylock.
This knight still has a promise to keep, in order to serve the purpose of which the Dandy Alliance was first formed. That promise has not been forgotten. However, lies would be uttered if certain reservations were not spoken of.
I know. I'm sure all of you have good reasons to be uncomfortable. I get that. So, this is it. This is where you all need to decide right here, right now, if you're in or out.
No pressure? Can we not even have just the day to think about this?
No, we don't have time. That break I suggested? I'm doing that now. And then I'm immediately putting the next 5 straight days into getting entry to that event. If this is the line for you guys, then I understand. But I'm not quitting.
She can't quit.
This knight is stricken with utter confliction.
We can't just give up. Guys, this is our last shot. We're so close.
I know, but this sucks. This is like the actual worst thing right here. I don't know what to do.
I'm sorry, Curb. I didn't want to be a hacker!
I'm echoing her sentiment. My goal's still set and I'm going for it, regardless of how this turns out. If you guys want me on board, I'll stay.
Steph, I'm so sorry. I don't want to just up and leave, but...
Softy.
I said before, I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Even if that means not playing entirely by the rules. Especially if our direct competition isn't either. Hell, they're making the rules into their plaything. But we still have a chance. That said, if this is where the Dandy Alliance has to come to a close, I'll understand if any and all of you want to leave.
It sounds like you, me, and Tiger Lily are all in favor. And Curb, Nye, and Softy aren't quite sure. Is that about right?
No, come back, don't leave.
Yeah, we're literally split down the middle. Except...
I mean...
It's down to you, pal. What do you want to do?
I want to finish what I started.
I want to finish what I started.
I must confess something.
Oh no, is this where it happens? Oh god, I'm not ready to cry.
Whoa, that's rare. No title? Sorry, go ahead.
Several weeks ago, while questing in the forest maze of the Adotis Woods, the troublemakers insinuated that Squire Hat possessed powers similar to theirs, and seemed to be quite weary of this. In thanks to the assistance being lent to the Alliance, a blind eye was turned.
Wow, I didn't even think about that. I never realized what was happening that day.
With the situation being made clear now, despite the shades of gray that clouds this knight's sense of right and wrong, perhaps it was thanks to Squire Hat's intervention from the shadows that we ever had a chance of overcoming this hidden enemy.
Yeah, even on our first day when we both logged in and met you guys. The troublemakers were caught off guard then too, and Raven Freak and Dust Bunny, when we had to deal with them.
I guess, when you think about it, we've really all just been doing the same thing since the beginning, even if we didn't know. Maybe that doesn't necessarily make it right, but we are fighting for a good cause, aren't we?
Yeah.
Sure, but does that make us self-righteous and selfish to put our good cause above everyone else's? I mean, who's to say some other guilds competing that we haven't even met yet aren't out there trying to win that prize money for something equally important?
You could totally make that argument, but these are the facts. Either we give it the best shot we possibly can to beat all the odds, or Zeto just wins. It's one or the other.
I'm not hacking to beat non-hackers.
And with even just the tiniest chance of winning, I'm
Only
not
to
going to
even
let the
the
latter
playing
happen
field.
if I can help it. We made our choices on what we thought was the right thing to do. So now, it's all of your calls to make. And Steph said we ain't got much time. So what's it gonna be?
At the end of the day, I think we're doing something good for someone else. And this is the first chance I've had in a long time to do that. I'm staying.
If he's staying, I'm staying too.
This knight left one guild behind in order to fulfill a vow of the utmost importance. To be a hero to someone in need. I, Nylok, Master of Everlasting Loyalty, shall not abandon mine comrades when they are in need.
You helped me in a time when I needed someone, and I owe it to you to see this through. So I will.
Guys, if anything goes wrong, and I mean horribly wrong, I'll take full responsibility. And
No.
I promise, when this whole ordeal is said and done, I'll pay you all back for what you've given me. Thank you.
We're all in this together, no matter what.
We're all in this together, no matter what happens.
If we all get arrested, hopefully they'll put us in the same cell.
Not funny! Okay, it's kind of funny.
That settles it then. The game's still on. I'll send off that email as soon as I can, and then let's start racking up some good deeds for the Empress. Dandy Alliance Plus, break.
Break! Right.
Well, it's done. That went shockingly well.
I was really scared we were gonna... My heart was pounding that whole time, yeah.
Pounding the whole time.
Seriously, I didn't want to go back on your decision, but I had in mind the guild was gonna break up. You were right in the end, though. Before, when it felt like it was just us against the not-so-nice hackers, it didn't seem as bad. Now that your friends are roped into this, even I'm getting nervous. It all feels real, like, really real.
We'll still make their dream the right thing to do, and we're still gonna win.
This was the right thing to do, and we're still gonna win.
If you say so. We'll all find out at the end of the week, huh? Well, let's make good on our word. We've got a lot of work to do.
Right. And with that, I think I'm gonna end this one here. Like, comment, subscribe if you want. Share this video with someone you know. Thank you guys for being patient with me about uploads. I will see you guys in the next episode of TOME, the Terrain of Magical Expertise. Peace.